Hey, it's me, Bad Bee, I'm back. So today I thought I would talk about the wig that I got made out of my own hair from Compassionate Creations. I don't want to sound up myself at all, but I used to have really nice hair. It was long, straight, not quite black, but dark brown. And yeah, I was pretty proud of it. It was really long too. It was down to my belly button when I got cancer. So I decided to preemptively, before I started chemo, like bundle it up and cut it off. At the time, I was living in Japan, so I tried to find somewhere that would make a wig out of my own hair, but nobody would do it. So I ended up getting that medical wig from One Step, which is not my hair, but it is human hair. I had a bit of a Google. Then I found Compassionate Creations in America, and they make wigs out of your own hair, medical wigs. It seems like they deal with a lot of cancer patients. They've got really good reviews on their website and testimonies. So I followed their instructions on how to send the hair over. And there were a few different consultations. So the first one was talking about what kind of wig I wanted, and you had to send photos of what your hair looked like before you cut it off. After that initial consultation, they send you the invoice, obviously, and you have to pay. It was really reasonable. It was a lot cheaper than the wig that I got made in Japan. And this one was with my own hair, and it was custom. I mean, the other one was custom fit, but they only measured the circumference of my head. But this one, I had a second Zoom consult, and I had to measure my own head, which I thought I could do by myself, but it was really difficult. And they recommend you, because I took the measurements before I shaved my head, but they recommend you do it after you've shaved your head, because obviously without the hair it's a lot different. I ended up needing my husband to come and help me measure my head. And Veronica, she was so funny. Because she's done this so many times, she could tell whether it was the right proportion / size for a wig. And we had to do it so many times to get it right. Then after that one, it took a few months, maybe 3 months or so, to get it made. You need a certain amount of hair to make a wig. And I thought I had a lot of hair and it was heavy, but apparently it wasn't enough still. So they used some donor hair and matched it to what my hair looked like to make it fuller. I think it's about 500 grams or something like that. 200 grams, 300 grams, I don't know, I'll find out. So after okaying the hair sample along with my hair and measuring my head and paying the fee, I waited about 3 months, I'd say, and they sort of keep you informed throughout the process. It got delayed though because I got pneumonia. And eventually I had moved to Australia by this time, so they sent it to my house in Australia. And yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so here it is. I haven't brushed it in a little bit, I really should. Yeah, this is what my hair and I guess donor hair looks like. I haven't had it styled. It was minimally styled when they sent it to me, but this is how my natural hair was anyway, so I just left it like that. And you can see it's all lace. Well, there's the lace front, but then the top is see-through. You can see my hand through there. And yeah, it's exactly how my hair was. There's there's two of them actually, little elastic bits on the bottom, so it's adjustable, and little grip tabs on the side that you pull down when you put the wig on, and it kind of sticks to your face so it doesn't move. And I feel like this one's more sort of sturdy on my head than my other medical wig. So this is my hair. I'll get my other medical wig. So this is my hair, the medical wig I got made with Compassionate Creations. This is the medical wig I got made in Japan. So the wig cap is a lot different. It's softer, I guess, kind of like jersey material with the lace front, and the elastic is softer, so I feel like it's not as secure on my head. And you can see on the top, it's not at all see-through. And I think this hair is kind of frizzier than mine, although mine looks kind of frizzy now. But yeah, I'll put it on. So you can see it looks a lot fuller than my other medical wig. There's just so much volume. Um, yeah, I'll style it with a clip. They're really cute, really me. I'm really happy with it. It came in a nice box and it was all protected as well. So I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And hopefully I don't have to go through this again. But if I needed to get another medical wig made, then I would use Compassionate Creations. Obviously, this isn't an ad, paid for the wig by myself. One of my friends, well, I guess we're not friends anymore. So it's really weird. When you get cancer, you do get ghosted by friends. And just, I guess, I don't know, my mother-in-law says, oh, people just don't know how to deal with it. And it's like, well, I have cancer. Just be there for me. Anyway, so one of my friends, one of my old friends, one of the people I used to be friends with, she had really long, like white blonde hair, and she said she'd give that to me because she cut it really short. She said she'd give that to me to make a wig out of, but yeah, because I didn't have another spare couple of $1,000, I couldn't. But maybe one day we'll see. I'll definitely be wearing this until my hair grows into a bob because I don't want to be, I mean, my husband says I look nice with kind of the crew cut when I first shaved my head, but yeah, I am so self-conscious because then people will ask me, they'll be like, oh, great hairstyle. And everybody, when I did shave my head, they're like, oh, it looks great. But then they ask about it, like, oh, why? Just a change? And I said, no, I have cancer. And it's a bit of a conversation killer. It's weird. I have YouTube and I'm happy to document everything, but I don't want to be accosted in the street by strangers, if that makes sense. Anyway, stay tuned for more wig things.